Hi, hello, and welcome to
the Zodiac Academy, Ruthless Boys edition.
With Katie
And Amanda.
We are back, baby.
Yes, and for our viewers, sorry, I did take my notes on my phone this time, so I promise I'm not over here TikToking, although, you know.
Would love to be doing that.
Do love to be in a scroll hole.
Okay, so today we are doing Ruthless Boys of Dark Fae, Book 1,
Yes.
Part 3.
Chapters 21 through 30.
All right.
All right. And I did tell Katie at the end of this episode, I have some casting updates.
I can't wait because I'm having a time.
Okay, great.
I'm having a real hard time. Mm-hmm. Is it all 90s sitcom characters?
Nope.
No. Okay, great.
It's
modern?
It's yeah, it's a wild ride, my casting.
I can't wait to hear it. Okay.
Okay. So chapter 21, Elise's POV. We start off very chummy with Lainey. That's how I'm saying her name. Certainly it's wrong.
Yeah, that's where... Oh, I'm so sorry. We have to address the elephant in the room before we get started. It has come to our attention that some of you don't like the way we're saying some of these names. We're doing our best, okay? We're doing our best.
I'm no linguist, so...
Yeah, and I should we just quickly go through the pronunciation guide that we were given? Because someone did give us a very nice breakdown, and it was actually very, like... It wasn't mean, and it was, like, nice.
Oh.
You don't want to do that?
I don't... Sure. I haven't seen this pronunciation guide.
You have. Tommy sent it to us. Someone in, I think, the YouTube comments. Okay. Okay. She goes, I'm laughing because you called the Oscuras the Obscuras. She goes,
I did do that.
There's no B. So, Obscura. Okay. Dante Inferno. Dante Infernio is not right. It's Inferno.
Got it.
I guess.
Dante's Inferno. Got it.
Okay.
That was...
And then Ryder, Draconius. Just, which I'm confused. Did we mess that one up? It's Draconius.
I just refer to him as Ryder going forward, so...
Okay. Lots of unnecessary E sounds. Hope you don't take this the wrong way. I'm teasing. It's kind of funny.
I don't take it the wrong way. Because...
Shout out to Kelly C.
Oh, thanks, Kelly C.
Thank you, Kelly.
It was very kind. It was a very kind way to correct us.
It was nice, so thank you. Listen,
this is the preamble. Not an expert.
Even Karen and Georgia have correction corners. And so, you know what? So can we.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Honestly, I'm wrong all the time.
What I'm hearing is first name only.
Yeah. We're going.
Perfect.
So it was probably, well, which makes sense, right? Because episode 1's the only one that's aired thus far, right? 2?
That is incorrect. 2 is out.
Okay.
Part 2 is out.
2 came out on Friday. Sorry.
All right.
Sue me.
Carry on.
Okay. Chapter 21, Elise's POV. So we're very chummy with Lainey and now her other Sphinx friend, Daniel. Mm-hmm. And she even makes a comment, we're getting really close. I'm like, are we?
Have they spoken?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they're hanging out in the yard in this like little heat bubble because it's chilly. When who pops up but Gabriel, who I will now refer to henceforth as Gabe. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but he's Gabe.
He is Gabe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of G names in this too.
You just...
Gabe. Yeah.
Yes. Gabe pops up and scares the living daylight out of Elise. Turn to page 248, please.
I'm here.
Okay, great. Just like of note, at the bottom of the page, the best of things move on swift and silent. This is Gabe talking to Elise.
About sneaking up on her.
Correct.
Yeah.
The best of things move on swift and silent wings. Look closely, dear, and you can have it all. But beware, my love, for even angels fall. Throughout this chunk of chapters, we talk about falling angels and...
A lot.
Yes. So...
There's
specifically
another
in reference to
Gabriel and
yes.
Gabe, and there's another one of the male characters even refers to him as like reminding him of a fallen angel.
Correct.
I don't know what this means.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't no other comment because I don't know what it means.
Yes. So, Gabe tells us he gets his tattoos because of his visions.
Sure. Which I think we already knew that.
Correct. Mm-hmm. And he says that he has one that almost matches hers and points it out.
Yeah.
We fall together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Page 251. Please turn to 251. He says kind of I guess this is in the bottom third of the page. It's kind of like mine, though, isn't it? Gabriel pressed, holding his wrist out to show me the words he had inked there. The script was eerily similar to that on my own skin, and the words sent a shiver down my spine. We fall together. I read it twice before blinking up at him again. So, girl, he's your Elysian mate. Like, come on.
I just, like, can't believe that we're going to keep denying it. Like, and some other things that happen in this chunk of chapters as well. Like, what are we doing?
Correct.
You know?
And she's sort of like, why is he being nice to me? They go through this exchange and he gives her a fucking orange soda. These orange sodas.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Ew.
Oh, you don't like a Fanta orange?
No.
Oh,
No.
I hope that that's what this is modeled after. Fanta, don't you want Fanta? Clip it. Sponsored by Fanta Orange.
Oh my God.
I said he's like a child.
In that case, I love it.
Exactly. Because he's a child, like a first grader.
Yep.
He likes her, so he must torture her. So he hands her this can of orange soda that's been shaken up, and she opens it and it explodes everywhere. Great. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah. She runs away because now she's soaked in orange soda and embarrassed because she thought he was doing something nice for her, and runs smack into Ryder.
Of course.
And he takes her to his secret lair.
But first of all, we got hit with our first who hurt you.
Correct.
I just think that needs
he
to be
wants
noted.
to ride her.
But he wants to be the one that hurts her.
Yes, but also maybe not. I don't know.
He does.
Okay, so she runs right into Ryder, and he takes us to his serial killer-esque lair, aka the empty dorm room in which he has forced everyone else out of and has, like, hung tattered clothes over the windows.
It's fucking creepy.
I love Ryder, but I don't love his lair.
No, he's a creep. I'm sorry. He's scary. He is actually scary. Like, I'm a little scared of him.
I love him.
Okay. Okay.
Ryder tries to trade on her pain that she, like, stole from him in the previous set of chapters, where she accidentally, like, siphoned off his...
Yeah. Yep.
And he senses that she's quote unquote broken. Like, who broke you? How could a nice girl like you be so? What do you know about pain and brokenness?
But you're also broken, and I love it, and I don't ever want you to be different. Hey, that's a man that needs therapy.
Yes, I love it.
No, okay, see, and now I'm scared. Now I'm scared of you and for you.
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
I can change him. Daddy, I can.
I'm scared.
It's like
I
fine.
don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So Ryder, again, tries to get her to be his. And she rebuffs him again. Like, my man out here really getting turned down.
Well, they all are.
I know.
She's just turning them all down, which is...
Except for Gabriel.
Well, which now the longer we go and the more that she continues to turn these other guys down, the more significant the hookup with Gabriel is starting to feel.
All right. She refuses, but at his behest is learning to embrace the pain, not dull it. So this is the takeaway that we've had from our interaction with Ryder here, is that she is no longer trying to tamp it down and deny that it's part of her, that she is going to fully embrace it.
Sure.
Great. Finally. On page 261.
Okay.
Let's see. I have it marked over here. My lips parted to tell him I had no idea what he meant, but before I could, I realized what it was. My pulse was utterly in sync with his, our two hearts beating in the same pace. I shook my head in confusion, not understanding what was going on, what trick he'd used to do this. Is this a basilisk thing? I asked shakily, somehow unable to withdraw my hand from his chest. Ryder laughed darkly, pressing forward so that the space between our bodies was reduced to almost nothing. No, baby, that was an us thing. Okay, so now I'm confused. I do feel very strongly that Gabe is her Elysian mate. But the tether to these other kings as we progress through the back half of this book, cannot be denied. So what does it mean?
I don't know. And I'm beginning to wonder too. So obviously all I can think about are like some of our other fantasy texts, if you will, and the multiple mate theory. And I do wonder if perhaps does that come into play at some point in this series, because we know going into the series that this is a reverse harem, right? This is a why choose.
Yep.
So we know that she doesn't have to choose just one of them. Presumably she ends up with all or some of them or some combination of all three of them to some varying degree. So I do wonder if there is a world in which maybe we have a multi-mate situation of some sort.
This is interesting, and I think we'll come back to it at the end of the episode, because I have questions about how this ties us to the future text, which is Zodiac Academy.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so later in this chapter, we have our liaison session with Professor Titan. He spills about a former vampire teacher, because he comes into it, he's like, we don't have one of your order on the staff. I don't know a lot about your order, so I've been doing research. And on page 262, it says, yes, vampires. We had a vampire teaching here up until a few months ago, and she would have been your liaison had she not, well, if she didn't leave. And Elise asks, why did she leave? And he says, well, she was having relations with someone she really shouldn't have, perhaps a few someones. Anyway, the point is she's gone. So you've got me and my knowledge of the vampire code, which is a little rusty. So I thought I'd brush up on it.
So she was fucking some of the kings.
Uh-huh.
For sure.
Yeah. Who? Mm-hmm. And what end?
If it's fucking Stella Astaire, I'm going to be dead. I'm going to die if it is Stella. Because we're going to find out who this was.
Right.
Like this is not we'll come back to this.
Yes. This is not done here. And I can't wait to see how we get the reveal of all of this.
100%.
All right. Essentially, Titan tells her in his research that she needs alone time and a permanent blood source. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything else to add for this chapter?
No, the only other small footnote I would say here is that he does tell her that he will basically tell Miss Nightshade to back off a little bit.
Yes, to stop using her siren powers. So
correct, blatantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to chapter 22. We've got a Dante chapter. Prison fight in the yard. Alert, alert, alert. Everyone on high alert. Page 270, we get some lore between about the blood feud between Ryder and Dante. Mm-hmm. On page 270, about halfway through, the passage that starts, I know, I've been waiting.
Yep.
Would you like to read that?
Yes. Okay, so this is Dante speaking. He says, let him come for my blood. I'll take his first. The hatred between Ryder and I was more personal than most other gang feuds. In the Oscura clan, we called his father Wolfsbane for how many of my family he had killed. And not just killed, butchered, left in 10 pieces. My father had been his last victim before the Oscura clan had finally cornered the bastard and gutted him. Mm-hmm. So Ryder's dad killed Dante's dad.
Correct. So that's not the only issue between the two of them, but that's a big one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I can see how that would start the blood feud. Yes?
Well, and it's also why they can't let it go.
Right.
There is no, peace negotiations here.
Right.
They can't let it go.
Yes. All right. So the only rule that they have between the two of them is that they don't kill on
campus.
Yes.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, why?
Correct. You're in a prison.
Point,
why not?
Yeah, there's some other stuff that comes up later too that they have rules about or and I'm like, huh? That just doesn't, but okay.
Yeah.
I think some of this is just in place because you have to in order to
make the story work.
Make sense.
Yes, I agree.
And this feels like one of those that you just have to go, okay.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
And
so
you just keep it moving.
Yeah, we proceed to have the fight on campus or fight in the yard. Uh-huh. And then on page 274,
okay.
we get some more. I'm so sorry. We get some more lore drop. So on page 274, we get a little bit more lore drop on the trauma, I should say, from Ryder's POV.
Trauma.
Yeah. I yanked against the vines. Sorry. So he's talking about,
well, we're mid-fight.
Correct. We're mid-fight and Dante is,
let's back up here for a second. We're in the prison yard.
Yes.
And the gangs are pissed. And they've decided, they've done the middle school thing, which is, I'm going to meet you in the schoolyard at noon, and we're going to
going down
fight
for real.
it out. It's going down for real. And they're having like a full-out brawl.
Yes.
And of course, it's, gang leader versus gang leader.
Eyeing each other from across the yard. And,
it's that thing in like every single, like, I don't know, like hero movie that you see. They're like, don't touch so-and-so. He's mine. And
correct.
You're like, yeah.
That bitch is mine.
Exactly.
So Dante and Ryder are going at it.
Yep.
Dante has got Ryder in a way. He's got him pinned down. It's not looking great for Ryder.
Sure.
And Dante says to him, she started here, so I'll do the same. And he's referring to the she that we've had referenced before. And we find out her name was Mariella. That's all we find out. And some of the things that she did to him, just like
the fuck is
scoring.
Mariella? Who is this bitch? What did she do to him? Like
we
are inferring that
tormented
she
him.
like tortured him.
Yes,
But like
for how long
and why?
Correct. To what end?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping that we'll get a little bit more information about that like later.
Okay. The only thing I can think. Okay, so Dante knows about Mariella because these are his like thoughts, right? So to me, this says Mariella is somehow on team #Oscura in some way, shape, or fashion.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. And I'm
yes.
guessing this has to do something with like the murder of Dante's dad.
Okay.
Like revenge something.
Got it. Yes.
Because that's the only thing that's the only thing that makes any sense.
Unless the strings are being pulled by somebody outside the gang and they...
Oh, maybe like this king person because I've also decided here, like the king that we're looking for, I don't think it's not any of these four.
The Killer King.
The Killer King.
Killer King.
Killer King that Elise is looking
Gareth,
for.
yeah, that killed
is
Gareth.
not any of our kings, lowercase kings.
I agree with you only because we have had
this is just not making a lot of sense.
We've had anecdotes of every one of the kings we've encountered that has had like positive interactions with Gareth.
It's to some varying degree.
Correct.
Yes.
That it doesn't seem like
it's just not making a lot. And unless something has gone very awry, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway.
Great. So we learned her name, the she.
Yes. Sorry,
Mariella.
I'm back. Yep.
Fight continues. Somehow Elise manages to get drawn into this fight. She's a bystander. She's like standing on the hill and they're like, why didn't she leave? She should have left. She didn't leave. Plot twist.
Well,
she's in like no man's land, but
she's watching her boys.
I'm telling you right now, are you staying if a fight breaks out like
Absolutely.
Oh no, I'm out. I'm saving my hide.
Oh, see, I need to see what goes down.
No. Maybe from like a perch. Maybe I'll watch it from the roost.
Oh, see, and that's how I was imagining. Like she's kind of up on the hill, kind of watching it all go down.
Well, she ends up in the middle of it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not well. And what do you know? Dante ceases fighting and runs in to rescue her.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, fuck this fight. You're more important.
Yeah.
Okay. Big words.
Big words.
Later, I was trying to make sure I didn't get too far ahead of here.
He basically whisks her away to his dorm room.
Correct. And she ends up, but it's weird because he whisks her away to his dorm room and basically refuses to tell her any more about what the blood feud is between the boys. That's not his story to tell.
Yeah.
Who Mariella is, that's like not for him.
Yeah.
And that is how we end the chapter.
What a weird line though. Like what is going on? Like you can't hang on. Now my phone is vibrating. What's happening?
I gotta take my socks off. I'm hot.
I don't know what's going on here.
Hold on.
I have it on Do Not Disturb and it's disturbing.
It's disturbing.
It's disturbing. It's disturbing me.
Okay, sorry, I got hot.
Okay, two things here. Why will he not tell Ryder's truth? Who gives a shit? Why are we being so honorable all of a sudden?
Yeah, it does feel like they have these weird
codes.
I don't know anything about being in a gang. Let me be very clear.
It ain't like that. I can't believe they'd be like, oh, I'll fucking tell you his shit now.
I do feel like this does follow like every mob and mafia trope that we've ever seen where there's like...
Well, Dante is the Sopranos.
Correct, the family.
Right. Well, you have like a consigliere in here. Like he uses all of like the very...
Yeah, because he's Italian and the whole thing.
Correct,
but like Ryder's people are...
They ain't like that.
Right.
But they're doing the same thing. It's this very weird unspoken honor code that's happening that I am a little confused about.
Which I guess like there is like in the old days.
I mean, I guess.
Guess there was some sort of honor code. I don't know.
So that's my first thing. My second thing is, okay, Ryder v. Dante in a straight up fight.
Ryder.
Who are you taking?
Ryder.
Yeah. I agree.
Unless Dante's going to electrocute you.
Well, okay, that's my next question. So they're in their Fae forms, fighting against each other. Ryder wins. But Dante kind of bested him.
Yeah, and I can't...
Which I think is which is weird. Okay, now in their hashtag beast mode form.
Yeah.
Ryder versus Dante. I think Dante has the upper hand.
I do too.
Because the basilisk, although the basilisk could really fuck with your head, like,
that's his
get you off like you're fighting like nothing.
And I also think the fact that Dante has to recharge with the gold. Mm-hmm. So like if he starts to be depleted, like he's SOS, our boy Ryder's like feeding off of pain and lust to refill his stores. So in a fight, it does feel like he doesn't have to stop to keep up his powers.
Great call. Okay. I was just curious.
So
anyway, I was just...
Listen, even a blind squirrel gets a nut. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add to our prison yard chapter?
Nope.
Okay. Moving on to chapter 23. We are back to our girl, Elise. We wake up with Dante. And no, we don't bounce. And that's really upsetting to me because...
Dante thinks Sarah will be bouncing.
His D is pressed firmly into her backside.
That's right.
We bite him. Because of course we do. And
gotta replenish.
Yeah, of course. I'm feeling depleted after all of that. Not having sex. So we bite him and then roll right out of bed into Gabe.
Right, because they share a room.
Correct.
Reminder, they share a room.
Yeah. So awkwardness ensues and Dante offers to be her source. Okay. So we storm out. Well, I mean, we leave to go to class, basically. Cindy Lou Who is being her usual cunty self. I don't like her. That will continue. I hate her.
I don't like her either. She's got a real shitty attitude. Mm-hmm. And the fake southernness is really about to chop my ass. Anyway, carry on.
I'm just going to say I didn't like her from the minute we met her.
I agree.
And I still think she's a double agent and you can't convince me otherwise.
Okay.
We are hanging out in the hall when we spot a group of students looking all shifty. And wouldn't you know, they find themselves going through a secret passage. Please turn to page 290. So we see them go through this secret. We don't see them, I guess. We hear them go through this secret passageway. Mm-hmm. And Elise walks up to it and she's doing, I'm imagining, viewers, she's doing like this like hands circling, trying to find the key. And then she remembers, pay for the passage in blood from Gareth's notebook. Because, of course, we've got to pay for it in blood. She finds herself, after pressing the magic key with her blood.
Can I just say that this is our now, weekly episode of Fogwarts edition.
Yeah, the Room of Requirements.
This is the Room of Requirements.
Yeah.
But also, I'm also going to say like a pinch of Lord of the Rings when they have to get under the mountain and they have to say friend. Oh, just hit my microphone. They have to say friend in Elvish. Like that's the
secret code.
Or not Elvish, in Dwarfish. Dwarfage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The code is friend, or the riddle is only friends can enter, and you have to know the word in friend. Anyway, okay. That doesn't matter.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can cut all of that. That was horrible. It was horrible. Fogwarts. There's a Fogwarts alert.
Yeah.
I wish I had like a horn that was like the Harry Potter music.
Oh, like a foghorn?
Oh,
see what I
that's
did
good.
there?
That's good.
So I said, we got to pay him blood. Thanks, Gareth. She finds herself in the lair, and the black card is having a super secret meeting where they are, I don't even know what you call it.
I don't know what's happening.
Like channeling him. This kid being Lainey's friend Daniel. He's back.
Plot twist. It's Daniel.
Is in the middle of, I'm imagining like a coven circle, like he's on a stage, like sort of like rising above it, levitating, and seemingly having some out of body experience.
Yeah, he's doing the thing from like Vampire Diaries when Bonnie is like
raises him up. Yeah. Yes. I said Daniel is in the middle of this altar, absolutely in orbit. He's so out of it because of some spell. He hears the call of the black card. I don't know. Spooky. That's what I wrote.
I have no idea what's happening.
He says he hears the call of the black card and he must answer. And I don't... and he'll follow the path of the card master. So then I'm like, is this all going to come back to tarot? And he'll follow the path until his card comes up that he's dead?
Oh, okay. Tarot card. That's a good loop. We know we've got a little bit of everything in here, so that doesn't feel like wrong.
And that's why I'm like, does this card master are they like
is that Falling Star?
Maybe. Is it like Astrum and he's like tarot carding?
Are we gonna find out that Astrum is like
bad?
The big baddie here? Is Astrum king?
I don't know, but I feel like we keep getting these tarot card things and he's our tarot card guy.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's also in he's dead in Zodiac world, but he's not dead here,
right?
Which is because this is in the past. So
correct.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Weird. Really bizarre and very fucking weird. But also she claims that they don't see her.
Right.
Watching.
And then she uses her super speed vampire power to get out before nobody can see her. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess she just did get a top up from old Dante.
Sure.
Chapter 24, we go to Gareth's POV. Mm-hmm. And man, this is 17 months before the Solaroid meteor shower.
Hey, this is slow. This is slow goings here.
With Gareth.
In last episode, you were like, are we gonna... No chance that we even... So now I'm wondering if we don't solve this Gareth riddle until the last fucking book.
Okay, that's
because
a choice.
Just a reminder, the first Gareth POV episode, Gareth's POV chapter
18 months.
Is 18 months.
Yeah. So we've only elapsed a month.
In his timeline.
And from his perspective, yes. Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay, so our boy Gareth, he has decided that he's going to ask Dante to hire him. Fun. Not.
I can't decide if this was brilliant or really stupid.
I mean, it's an interesting choice.
I'm going to say something crazy. Just get a job. A lot of people got a job.
But nobody really talks about having jobs in this. I guess other than being a stripper. Exotic dancer.
But they also go into town and they go to bars. Like, be a bartender.
It's not enough, Katie.
What do you mean?
It's not enough. What does he have to pay? Is it like $17,000 a month or something? Did we get a number?
We did, but I'm not remembering. But it was a lot. Either a job? Have we never heard of it? Like, what are we talking about?
I like his chutzpah. I like his entrepreneurship. It feels like maybe there were other people that he could go to before going to the gangs. I don't disagree with you.
Anyway.
Okay. Cindy Lou here, who is out here acting like Gareth's girl, but I don't buy it. She's like, they're having a little lovey-dovey moment, but she's making eyes with Dante's making eyes with her. I don't like it.
And I think he really likes her.
I agree, which is why I don't like her even more. All right. We're hanging out with Harvey now, too. Harvey comes up a little bit more in these chapters. We've met him before, but we really don't know what his deal is other than he's a Pegasus. He's also on the pitball team.
Yeah.
So Gareth seemingly has a group of friends. They're having their little like dinner time, and he's decided this is when he's going to go up to Dante and ask for a job. Interesting here that we get Gareth texting with Ella, aka Elise, throughout this chapter, which I thought was really nice because we really don't see them interact a ton because he doesn't go home.
Right.
So while he's texting with Ella, Gareth is trying to figure out how he's going to approach Dante, and he remembers, listen, my little sister is a badass bitch, and she wouldn't be scared of anybody, so I'm just going to man up and go ask him. Dante makes Gareth pull tarot cards, interesting, to determine if he should seemingly let him do this job for him or not. So he pulls out the Wheel of Fortune, which he says means that for both of them, this could be a beneficial relationship. And then he makes some comment about Cindy Lou Who, and Gareth's like, yeah, that's kind of sort of my girl. I need to like make sure I ask her to the dance or whatever and lock that down. And while they're talking about this, he pulls the Fool. And Dante is like looking at her, and she's looking at him, and he's looking at her.
I think we can see where this is going.
Yep.
It's not good for Gareth.
I said there's an interesting exchange about Cindy Lou here too. I hate her. And then Gareth's officially hired by Dante. And anything else you want to add?
I just am surprised after Ryder's immediate turn down that Dante's like, yeah, I'll hire you. Okay. This seemed too easy after the turn down from Ryder.
Yeah.
But okay. Sure.
Well, don't you worry. Chapter 25, we flip on back to Ryder himself. And I start by saying, so Ryder was tortured.
Yes.
And what's weird is like he talks about his dad, and his dad's like, can you be brave for me today, Ryder? And then we go into, so I'm like, is dad in on the torturing?
I'm confused as well.
Okay.
I'm confused on the timeline of like when his dad died, when the torturing started. The she is the same person we assume is the same one that did basically the waterboarding, which is why he doesn't like the rain.
Correct.
I'm a little confused on the timeline, and
Mariella has really fucked this boy up.
Yeah,
she's done a great job of messing him up.
Yeah.
The only other thing I can think of is like maybe this little comment about his dad, this like conversation that's happening on the first page of the chapter. Is it him having an internal conversation with himself, like almost like a hallucination while he's being tortured, of his dad being like, can you be a brave boy for me today? To like get himself through.
Maybe that's
But it's not clear. So I don't really know. He wakes up, he has a little, his horoscope for the day, whatever. A Libra slipping under your skin, like the whole, okay, we got it. Elise's.
He's also a Capricorn.
You feel good about that? There's not nary a Taurus in this book so far.
Really?
In Zodiac, we have Taurus.
Oh.
But not in
this. Interesting. One will come for you.
Caroline and Susanne. I got a bone to pick about that. We're great. Okay, so we interact with number 2, Ryder's number 2, Bryce.
Yeah, he's been mentioned a few times.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
He's a vampire.
Get the fucking line.
Correct. And Ryder, I hope you got all 17 eyes on him.
I also, have a hard time remembering, too. Okay, so Ryder's gang is, mixed order. Lots of different people
but
in his,
werewolves.
Inner circle.
No, that's Dante.
That's where I'm going with this. So lots of mixed order in the inner circle. We've got lots of variation, lots of diversity, shall we say. And then you've got Dante, who his gang is primarily werewolves in and his inner circle, and they're related, and it's very familia and just interesting.
He's Ryder is gonna recruit.
Well, Ryder is giving sort of captain of the Lost Boys versus Dante is the leader of the family.
Got it. See, Ryder gives me biker gang king.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Very much so.
Found
family.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, another trope. Here we go.
Yeah, but Bryce is going to be a problem.
Yeah. And Ryder is over here having breakfast, and Elise interrupts his breakfast. This was like a totally weird sidebar, but I guess it makes a point.
Does it? I thought
Kind
it was
of that
stupid.
he's... I didn't say it was a good point. I just said it makes a point. So Elise interrupts his breakfast and, quote, wants to hang out. I'm like, I said, not very cool and undercover of her. Like, you want to hang out? And he's like, what do you mean, like, just hang out? Elise decides his breakfast needs flavor and adds ketchup and pepper to his eggs. He loves it because he's a sad boy and all he ever eats is to fuel his body. And that's depressing as someone who likes food.
Do you like ketchup on your eggs?
I ate ketchup on my eggs when I was a kid. You never did ketchup on your eggs? You don't like ketchup, though.
I don't really like ketchup, and I'm hot and cold with eggs. So, obviously it was a no for me.
Right. I, too, was hot and cold as a kid with eggs. But if I put ketchup on it, it, like, hid the egg.
Sure. It was sugar.
Correct.
Right.
Red dye 40.
Yeah, right.
I said, Ryder is down bad for our girl, and he's scared she's figuring out he's been broken, and it's not just his basilisk nature.
Hey. The call's coming from inside the house, my guy. You've always been broken, and everybody already knows. This is not
Someone's
figuring anything out. You've literally got it fucking tattooed on your forehead. You're the leader of a fucking gang on campus where you don't kill each other on campus.
Pain and lust, baby.
Pain and lust. Get a grip. Okay?
I said Ryder almost gets to asking Elise out, but Dante interjects with a blood offering, and now the boys are fighting. And Ryder declares himself her source, too.
Well, can't be outdone by Dante.
And Bryce is like, you sure you want to do that?
Oh, hey, boss. You sure you want to do that?
He is a problem. I also think that Bryce could be a culprit for the king role.
Okay.
Just saying. Anything else you'd like to add to chapter 25?
No.
All right. Moving on to chapter 26, our girl Elise. So just to keep up, now Elise has got 2 blood sources of the 4 kings. So she's at 50-50 success rate.
So she's stooped 1, she's drinking from 2, and she's got the 4th one, like, crawling to her right now.
Correct. I said, how long before we Pokemon catch them all?
Not soon enough.
Ryder and Dante proceed to have a pissing match again. Professor Titan interjects, thank God.
Again.
Yep. And
Professor Mars and Professor Titan out here doing the Lord's work in keeping this school, like, from burning to the ground. Quite literally and figuratively.
They're the only 2 that seem to have any sort of handle on what's going on.
That's it. They're the only ones.
They're the only ones. This is where we find out that Bryce's number 2, Ryder, is also a vampire, which I fear is going to be a problem vamp on vamp crime.
Ryder's number 2, Bryce.
Thank you.
Got it. Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. Who's his source?
Right. There's going to be some vampire on vampire crime here.
Uh-huh.
And I hope it's Cindy Lou Who.
Ew, I don't.
Yeah, that way we can take them both out.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. That's
2
fine.
for 1 special.
Okay,
I'm into it.
Yeah. That's
Principal Grayshine pops up again. Ick.
God,
He says Bing Bong, and it makes me think Bing Bong, Joe Byron. Every time.
Every time. It's Joe Byron.
Joe Byron. All right, Leo shows up to class because we are now in class, and we cozy up to him, mega flirting. He brings her cherry gum. Cute. Leon is really out here. He's decided that he likes the chase now. He's gonna work for it.
Because he's never had to before.
Okay, can I say something? I kind of like Leo.
You're sick.
I know. I'm broken. I like
sick.
Ryder and I like Leo.
And I am so down for Gabriel.
You couldn't care about anybody else?
Not particularly. Although I will say, Leo, I can't call him Leon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Leo does get some good points here. Like, he stepped his pussy up. You know, like, he's decided this is fun, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll give this a try. But the Mindys kill me.
Yeah, the Mindys are very ick. Very ick. But I think
bad.
that's
The
I
point.
hope that's the point.
Oh,
that
100%.
It's like the arc we're getting here.
course,
He's going to
of
go
course.
from Mindy to
Oh, I see.
a not Mindy. Then we head to pitball practice, and Elise tries to get close to Harvey Bloom, who we just mentioned had been friends with Gareth, but no major luck here. She thought she was like cracking him a little bit.
Well, and the reason she's going after Harvey, reminder, is because his name was on the list
Correct.
of the Killblaze dealers
yes.
on campus. So that's why she's interested in speaking.
What did we call them?
The Kipling brothers.
The K3?
K3 gave her.
Yeah. All right. So on page 328, let me flip to the page. I have this chapter, this passage marked, he was tall and this is about Harvey. He was tall and his copper hair fell in front of his eyes in a way that made me want to just push it back for him or demand he get a haircut. So that's Cedric Diggory, huh?
Wee woo, fog words alert.
That's all. I read it and I'm like, oh, I get it. So now you know exactly who I've cast for.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Cedric Diggory via Robert Pattinson for the role of Harvey.
Correct.
Love it.
Yes. That was really all I had there. And then on page 331, so we have pitball practice. They're like going at it. Elise is putting up a good fight. Dante and Leon are on the field together, and they're going to be the two that fuck, right? They're going to be the fucking boys first.
Oh, for sure. Well, they're like bros already.
Right. It says Dante was laughing too. He shifted forward, tackling Leon, said that the two of them fell off of me as they started wrestling on the ground. And I was like...
And there it is. And they don't hate each other already.
Right.
Right. Like, it's...
This is why I like Leo.
And this is the text.
This is why I like Leo.
Good, because he's going to get pegged by someone.
Well, but he also is just like sunshine.
Yeah.
So he has the ability to rib all of the kings without being in trouble.
Well, right. And he's also not aligned to any gang, which, let's talk about Leo for a second. I'm actually glad we're here. Do we have a Leo chapter coming up soon that we can talk about him, or do you want to do it here?
Yeah, the last chapter, Leon.
I'll hold.
Let's hold until that, because that chapter is quite interesting.
I have some things. I have some questions, and I've got some things to say. But we'll come back. But 100% you are correct. These are the two that will be the swords crossing in some capacity.
Can't wait.
Because you know who it's not going to be? Gabriel.
He's a loner.
It's not for him.
He's a loner.
He's not a loner. He's I'll watch in the corner.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think that that's how he participates in the Why Choose?
For sure.
He's a watcher?
So. I think so.
Got it. I don't really love the name Watcher. But anyways, anything else you'd like to add to chapter 26?
I do not.
Okay, great. Chapter 27, we go back to Gareth. 16 months. We've had a shift in time. 16 months before the Solarid? Is that how I've been saying
Before he dies.
Okay. 16 months before he dies. Gareth cooks up a plan to get dirt on Gabe from his roost on the roof.
This is a bad idea.
Because
I texted you about this. I said, when I read this chapter, I texted Amanda. I said, I just read chapter 27. This was a bad idea.
It's an idea.
It was an idea.
It was an idea.
You know, when you're in those pitch meetings and everyone's like, oh, let's go, let's get the ideas flowing. No bad ideas. This was a bad idea.
Well, I see it. I hear it.
Go ahead.
So he's decided to make Gabe his target because while he's doing these gigs for Dante and Ryder on the side, Gabe has more money than God. So why not just go straight to the source? Which is...
Not for Ryder. Ryder turned him down. Dante.
Correct. Yes. He is actively still trying to get more money. And
Correct.
Gabe is the source of that. All right.
Or so he thinks.
Well... We've seen the bank account, so we know that there's money, but we don't know how he gets it and why.
The way that this is so poor... Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Great. on page 338, Jesus, Lord in heaven, we have more talk of fallen angels. This is what you were talking about earlier. Gareth is the one who mentions that he'd always thought of harpies as fallen angels, even though he knew it was absurd. So there's something. There's something there. Like, he's going to be a fallen angel.
Are we going to find out that he's not really even a harpy?
That's what I think.
Yeah. That he's like hiding his order. He's really not a harpy.
Or that maybe he doesn't even really know that he's not a harpy.
Sure.
Because they seem to be so
rare,
interchangeable too.
Oh, sure.
Like in terms of looks.
Well, he also, it's interesting too that we find out that Gabe also does not fully transfigure hardly ever.
Correct. That he likes his wings out.
Well, he only like half transforms. So like I don't know that we've seen him in his harpy form.
Right,
fully.
what he fully looks like.
Right.
All right. I also noted in this chapter, a little later down this page, it says, my gaze slid over the spines as I read titles on tarot, numerology, soothsaying, earth magic, water magic, and everything else between.
What the hell is this numerology book? What is this book? It is mentioned. This is like the fourth time that this book has been mentioned.
Right. So it, again, like the tarot cards,
right.
This has to be a through line.
Yeah.
All right. We use a cool spell to make an energy sensor to track the goods in his lair. Mm-hmm. It splits into 3. We find porn.
Sure.
His dream journal. And his hidden 7 other identities.
Ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm. And with this, Gareth launches his blackmail career as faker.
Faeker. Faker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the other thing of note in this chapter when we talk about the dream journal, which is not what he's currently using to blackmail.
No, because why would we?
Right.
No.
So it gets mentioned and then we like move past it. But of importance because it is very clear. And we know from Gabe's POV that he talks about, he writes it down every time he has like a vision.
Right.
He sees the void, don't look back, Mars under the influence of the stars, golden crossroads, 3 pennies, a hand guiding me free, chamber in the walls, I love you, run, death rattle, the eyes of the devil, even your memories aren't safe, dark eyes filled with love and sorrow, a baby crying, he didn't help, and lies. And the last thing that was underlined multiple times was, I woke up screaming again and I still don't know why.
Okay, so can I tell you, my eyes immediately go to 2 things on this list.
Okay.
Because these are things that I feel like we could really like pick out with some ease while reading the text. Are the 3 pennies.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because that's like an easy thing for us to track, I think. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing was a chamber in the walls. Now, doesn't that sound just like where Elise was watching the black cards? Mm-hmm. So, any thoughts on who said any? Because some of these things are in quotes, like he was hearing people say.
Right.
So, any thoughts on I love you, run, or even your memories aren't safe?
I feel like even your memories aren't safe could be someone talking about like Ryder because of the visions.
Talking about Ryder?
Yes. Like saying
okay.
to them,
Yeah.
saying to this other person, even your memories aren't safe because they could be used.
Okay. And see, and I went, Gabe doesn't know anything about his parentage. So, and he claims that he doesn't have any memories before he's 5.
Smart.
So I'm wondering if this is referencing to like, if he does have flashes of memories, if perhaps there's no context for them. So he's adding context that doesn't exist.
Or he's had a spell purposely put on him.
Yes.
So that he doesn't remember any of those things.
Right.
Because he would know.
Yep.
So, okay.
Just a thought.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yes. This is such a bad idea.
Oh, the blackmailing?
The way in which we choose to use the blackmail is so crazy. And I can't remember if it's here or if it's maybe the next Gabriel chapter, or sorry,
Gareth
chapter. Looks like someone's having a bout of schizophrenia. Maybe you should see the nurse about that, Gabriel. Oh, and he sent a photo. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yes, it's later. All right. So, chapter 28, we are from Gabe's POV.
Oh, sorry. Yes, one more thing. Gareth, hold on, little angel. I'm going to buy you a better life. Talking about
Elise.
Elise. And another reference to Angel.
Yeah. All right. So, chapter 28 from Gabe's POV. Gabe heads to a seedy Lunar Brotherhood bar to do a deal with his private investigator, Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
Shout out to Bill. Interesting, on page 347, there is an exchange between Bill, the PI, and Gabe talking about something that happened in the past. And Gabe says, "You said that was dealt with. What am I paying you for if you can't manage the jobs I give you?" "It is fucking sorted," Bill snapped, "but some asshole wrote another article about it last week, dragging up the past." He says, "Aurora student who died horrifically on Kill Blaze said to have been in school cult." Immediately we go to Gareth. I don't think it's about Gareth.
I don't think so either.
But how is he involved now in this Kill Blaze black card situation?
I don't know.
Also interesting that Bill's response was sparking a gang war out in East Alestria.
That's what he did to take the heat off of him.
Correct.
Right.
I know. Interesting that first place we go is to spark a gang war. Great.
Well, you gotta have a distraction.
I understand that. Is the gang war maybe what we needed to do?
Well, it's easy, right? Like, it feels like that was, like, low-hanging fruit, right? It took, like, somebody looking at somebody the wrong way to, like, ignite it. You know what I mean?
It just feels like the gang war is between the Oscuras and the Brotherhood.
Right.
But they haven't referenced any of that prior to this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been no conversation about it because this is present day. So Dante and Ryder haven't said anything about said gang war.
What do you mean? They're fighting all the time.
They're fighting in the yard, but we're not hearing about it happening outside the school walls.
Oh, I just assume that it's happening outside the school all the time. I thought that the school is just like a microcosm of what's happening outside the school.
Interesting. I figured because he's like trying to get a handle on everything at home that we would hear more about that.
I just assumed that it was happening on both fronts.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Bill was looking into, so he covers up Gabe after the death of a student in a cult on Killblaze. Bill was looking into her before a gang war breaks out. So thank God our boy Gabe has a vision and sees the war coming to the bar before it happens, and they're able to duck below.
Yeah, I don't think I understood until this moment that Gabe's visions are like immediate, or can be like immediately like come to fruition.
Not like so far into the future.
Or very I think I was like visualizing his visions as being like very like, maybe this is something that could happen, like very obscure and very like clouded, like, but no, he was like, oh, and this is about to happen right now.
Right, meow.
I was not picking
So
that
they
up.
crawl under a table and watch the whole thing happen. It's Felix, Uncle Felix Oscura, who spearheads this bloodshed.
Assault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they end up killing 13 people. It's a bloodbath.
Just like
mostly
patrons in a bar.
mostly older or not very powerful Fae.
Yeah, just like
Normies.
patrons of a bar.
Yes. All of the Brotherhood, though, because it is a Brotherhood bar. We barely get away. And I said, but Unc Felix gets a shot in at our boy Gabriel. And as he like takes flight on his way. This is going to be a problem. He thinks that, oh, certainly he didn't see me. Or
he's not going to be able to recognize me.
That's not going to be what happens.
No, and we just talked about how harpies are pretty rare. They're not like a, regular schmegular, Pegasus out here.
Yep.
So like how many harpies are out here?
Yep.
That can just take, I don't know.
Yeah. Before Bill departs, as scampers off into the night, he does end up giving Gabe a folder, a piece of paper of a folio of information that he sticks in his back pocket, which must mean it's small. And we'll revisit that later,
Sure.
I imagine.
The only other thing I want to note from this chapter is at the very beginning of the chapter, Gabriel is texting with Falling Star again.
Yes.
And
he's not pleased.
No, which is interesting because presumably Falling Star is the one making all those fat ass deposits into his checking account. So like,
yeah,
why we got beef with the guy that's paying you? You know what I mean?
But he says that he wants answers and he's done waiting. So I guess he assumes that Falling Star knows who he really is.
Sure.
And that he has some deeper information on his life before age 5.
Yep.
All right. Chapter 29, we flip back to our girl, Elise. Elise is in liaison lessons with Professor Titan again. And I said, is Professor worried about us? He doesn't want Elise getting caught in the crosshairs of Ryder and Dante. That's kind.
Yeah. Oh, an adult. Wow.
That cares. That's shocking.
Let's remind everybody here. They're like 18 years old.
She is firmly 18. We get our class rank here.
Oh, yeah.
And our girl, Elise, comes in 14.
This feels too high.
Well, I said something to be said for having these kings wrapped around our fingers.
Which is basically what he says.
Yeah. He's like, yes, you're powerful, but really we bumped you up a couple of rungs because you managed to have all of these men wrapped around your fingers without having to commit to one or the other gangs.
We also haven't gotten a ranking. We haven't gotten a ranking update in a while. This is the first. So I'm like, where are the other boys? I mean, I assume Gabriel is 1.
We have to get that right soon.
I hope. I want to know.
I would like a chart.
The last time we saw it was when Elise first got to campus.
Correct.
And Leo was number like 11 or something.
Yeah. Was he 14? Why does
I
thought so too. Fact check us.
But Gabe is number 1.
Yeah.
And then
it's everybody else.
Where Dante, Ryder, Leo.
I want a leaderboard.
Badly.
I want it in the
because
text.
I also would like to know, like, where's Cindy Lou? You know what I'm saying? Is she like a top 10 material?
She's not powerful.
Right. So, like, you know, I'm just curious where's she at.
Anyway,
okay.
Titan leaves us with a lesson on shields to help us block out Ryder's mind games.
Thank God.
Will we practice it? Who knows? Back in our room, we encounter a bloodied Gabriel, and we heal him, draining ourselves, naturally. Gabriel doesn't understand why. He tells her that it was Felix Oscura who hurt him. So I was like, now this story takes a right turn, right? And Felix is going to be after Gabe, like 100% confirmed.
He's got to be, because he saw him.
Right.
Why were you at this bar? Why were you there?
Right.
Or have you chosen a side?
Gabe apologizes for all the shitty things he's done to Elise, which is crazy.
I was shocked by this, yeah.
Crazy.
Can you ever forgive me?
And she says no.
But she also, in her mind, goes, but like, probably.
Yeah. Like, another romp on the roof, and maybe I'll think about it. Dante interrupts us, naturally. Gabe storms off to his roof lair, and then Elise feeds on Dante to replenish her powers.
So this is like the turn with Gabriel, though, right? Like, we're like...
Yeah, I think that he's fully embracing this
connection.
Elysian mate situation.
Well, let's call it a connection, because they've not confirmed that they're mates yet.
Well, according to him,
Well, okay.
According to his superior sources.
Sure.
They are.
Yeah.
All right, chapter 30. We are back to our boy Leo.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so our boy Leo is a thief. It's been mentioned a couple of times before that he's like stealing the cop car and like
Yeah, but like I was not registering that like he is from a family of thieves. Like they are thieves. They or as our friend Amanda says, they stillin'.
They have stolen from the Louvre.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
The first page of this chapter, we find out that he's got a skeleton key that will open literally any door and lock on campus.
Hey, where the fuck has this been the whole time?
I said, well, that will be helpful.
1,000%. So now, okay, just the clock. Now Leo has, he really is like He's a fucking thief.
I love it.
He's got this special skeleton key. He's also got that crystal that Gareth stole.
Yep.
Like, he's got some he's got some tings. I'm confused, though. I was thinking that he was from, like, a very highbrow family. No, I don't think that's the case.
Oh, you don't think that they're, like...
No. I have changed my mind.
You think they're scrapping?
I think that they're kind of, like... I'm going to try to think of a good example while we read through this chapter of, like, who I'm sort of, like, equating them to. But they're kind of like, I don't want to say anything that's
okay.
off. Yeah, let me think on it.
Okay, great. So he rummages, when we find him, he's rummaging through the lockers. Because, thieving. Okay. He's looking for something that's been taken from him.
His crystal.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he has yet to find it. But while
right? His crystal?
I don't think so. No.
Because this is way later.
Right.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, he's looking for the crystal.
Yeah, I don't think he mentions... Sorry, I was looking. I don't think that
Yeah, do we know what he's looking for? Okay, maybe not. Anyway.
Yeah, we don't know what he's looking for, or if he's just like feeling very klepto today and wants to steal something.
Yeah.
What we do find out is that he makes his way into Dante's locker, and because they have a hee ha ha relationship, he takes Dante's atlas and uploads a really funny "I shit my pants." Like, it's so dumb.
So dumb.
It's so dumb.
But like such a good reminder that they're 18 years old.
Correct.
You know?
And also I think what makes Leo a really good thief is that he's like the golden boy, right? Everybody likes him. Yeah. People want to do things for him.
Yeah. And I assume it's not like well known that he's like a thief like this. I think people know that he like stole the cop car because he's like
a fun prankster.
Goofy. What a prankster! Yeah. But like, I don't know that people know that he's like, because he goes on to say something about how the key to being a good thief is to take things without people noticing. Right. It. So like, I'm not going to take
be
all
under the radar.
$100 you have, but I'm going to take $5.
Yeah,
you'll never know.
Right. Well,
so
he finds himself in a bit of a pickle here when he finds a piece of paper that has the initials EC.
Well, gee, who could that be?
Scrawled on it. And it happens to be an accounting of Elise's schedule, like her habits, if you will. And now his interest is piqued. But he got to go because Professor Mars walks in and is like, get your ass on the pit ball pitch.
Hang on. You think this is her routine?
Yeah, EC.
No. I know that she wrote that down. Mm-hmm. This is not her routine.
You don't think?
No.
Who do you think it is?
Oh, see, I thought that she wrote this, and she's tailing, because she's trying to get info about Harvey. So you think this is her schedule? You think somebody's tailing her?
Yeah, it talks about orange soda.
Well, right, but because she gets it from the Kipling brothers. That's how they get the orange soda, because who gives her the orange soda? Ryder.
So you think it's Ryder's
I don't
routine?
know. I don't know. My impression was that this was Elise's
But it can't
notes.
be, because alternates between lunar and obscura breakfast time. So it can't be it can't be Dante or Ryder.
So Gabriel.
You think it's Gabe's?
Or Leo.
And why would he be in the girls' bathroom?
Okay. What if it's Cindy Lou?
Maybe.
Okay, interesting. I did not take this. So you think that this is Elise?
I think it's somebody tailing Elise.
Tailing Elise. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, EC, that's a terrible cover name.
I mean, obviously that's her. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
That was where I went with it. So we are at pitball.
Yeah.
Practice. And Mars says, get your ass out on the pitch. You're going to have detention. Whatever. He's not impressed. Yeah. I said...
Actually, I think they're in class. They're in combat
class.
Oh,
sorry. Combat class. Yes, You're right. So in regards to the Elise piece of it, I said, is this the intel that Gabe got from Bill, the PI?
Is Gabe in this class? Because we know Dante's in this class. We know Ryder's in this class. Mm-hmm. And we know Leo, obviously, is in this class. And so is Elise. But I don't know that Gabe is mentioned being here.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe.
We know Eugene is here. Poor Eugene getting his ass kicked again. We do end up on the pitball pitch, though.
Yeah, that's where they're having class.
Yes. And Leo and Elise, I said, are having moments. They are
making eyes at each other. We're paired off.
Yep.
Doing our little fight class.
She's really coming around. She's like, oh, I remember what it's like to laugh around him and like to feel joy, which is kind of nice.
It is nice.
Like, come on.
No, it's nice.
All right. So before we leave this grouping of chapters, I am ready to talk about my casting.
Okay.
All right. So I've already talked about how Harvey is Cedric Diggory, aka
Sure.
Robert Pattinson.
Sure.
Dante, I'm going to butcher his pronunciation, so don't come for me. Pronunciation.
Oh, see, now, okay.
Michele Moroni, is that how you say his name?
Oh, Michelle.
Michelle, is that how you say it? Michelle Morone.
Hot.
Gareth is Stephen from The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Gareth? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Leon, you're going to have to help me with this.
Okay.
He is the boyfriend of a girl on social media. He's got the long blonde hair. He's been cast
as Tamlin.
Yes.
Okay. So he is the boyfriend of the little redhead. She's really, really, really petite. And I know exactly who you're talking about. And we will tell Tommy his name and pop it right here. I think his name is Sam. Maybe. I know exactly who you're talking about, though.
I knew you
He's
would.
also in a band.
Yeah. Yes. That's Leon for me.
Yeah. Perfect.
Great.
Perfect.
Those are my castings.
Okay. I'm definitely seeing Leon as like a surfer boy, like very like all-American looking, like blonde hair, blue eyes, like the,
hot.
Like shoulder length. Like his hair's long, but it's not like.
Yeah. Scraggly. It's like. He's got like a long bob.
Yeah. Honestly, like maybe Garrett Hedlund with like longer hair.
Okay.
Or maybe even Charlie Hunnam with like a longer hair, like younger Charlie Hunnam.
What about like a young Tim Riggins?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
See, Tim Riggins to me lends itself to Ryder.
Ooh, not big enough for Ryder to me.
Okay.
Ryder to me is like a thick boy.
Okay. Okay. Somebody said in the store this week that they were seeing Emmett Cullen as someone, and I can't unsee it, but I don't. Maybe that's like Bryce.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why? You don't like Emmett Cullen? Oh my God. It's just fresh on the brain too, because we literally just watched Twilight like recently, so it's top of mind.
Okay, so that was, just to recap, that was chapters 21 through 30.
Yes. Any predictions, anything that you've got going? We are not solving the mystery of Gareth's murder in this here book with absolute certainty at this point.
Yeah, and I fear that you're correct that we're going to be with this through 5 books.
I think
or the
we
next
maybe
4.
are too. This is still broke-ass Zodiac. I still miss Lance O'Ryan. Miss him every day, and that's all I have to say. Although I will say I feel very locked in now. Like I feel like I'm very in this now because I want to know.
You want to solve the mystery.
I want to solve the mystery.
Yeah, I am. I think we've got some interesting like side mysteries now going on too.
Do you think that we have met Gareth's killer yet?
No.
You don't think so?
Well, I don't know. Listen, if it's Astrum, we've met him, but only because we read the other series. If my theory about Bryce being a potential, then yes, we've met him. I'm worried that it's going to be someone like Eugene.
Right. That's what I'm wondering too. If Eugene is out here knowing a lot of shit. Biggest questions I have right now. Who was the vampire professor?
Yeah.
That was stooping the students and left. Mm-hmm. What students was she stooping? Yep. Let me clarify. Which of the kings?
Yeah.
Was she with?
And to what end, I want to know. Like,
yeah.
What did she know or what power did she hold
Yep.
that they needed access to?
Yes. And I also have, like, the Kipling brothers are on my radar, too. Because, like, they wheel and deal with everybody. You know, they're kind of, like, they get to be in the middle of all of it without having to choose sides either.
Yeah, they're the Weasley brothers.
And obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we not talk about this already, or was this off mic?
No.
Oh, yeah, they're the Weasley brothers.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Okay, sorry. Maybe that was an inside thought I had. But I'm real curious to see what they know. But now I really, really, really want to know who this lady professor was.
Yeah, I do too. I think we've got to solve that mystery. I think we need to solve the mystery of who Gabe really is.
Yep.
We've got to find Gareth's killer. And I feel like we've got to solve this Mariella situation.
For sure.
Who she is.
Yeah. 100%.
What her significance is. Who she belongs
and
to.
And who is making this fucking Killblaze?
Fair.
Like, where is this coming from? Also, I find it interesting, too. So far in our Zodiac reading, again, we've only read book 1, 2, 3 so far in Zodiac. Killblaze, I don't think, is mentioned at all.
No.
So is this problem eradicated in this timeline? Because we know Zodiac's in the future. This is 5 years previous. So is this just, like, dealt with and handled? Also, how far from Zodiac Academy are we at Aurora? Like, distant-wise. I don't think it's... Yeah, but
we have a map, but I don't know.
It's just campus. It's not...
We didn't get a world map?
No. So, like, how close are we? How close are we?
Because they aren't concerned about Lionel A. Crux and, like, the heirs.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that they're not close.
Or at least pretty good distance. Also, how long until fucking Lionel A. Crux shows up?
Great question.
Because he will make an appearance.
Has to.
With I have to assume almost certainty.
Has to get Dante under control.
Right. Because Dante is not following the code of the dragon.
Correct.
And that's going to be a big fucking problem for Lionel. If we know anything about him, that's a problem.
It's a problem.
So...
All right. Well,
we'll be back next week for the conclusion of Dark Fae. That will be chapters 31 through 42. So it'll be the back, section of the book.
Yes.
And we'll be back then.
Go read your book.